Hello everybody and welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a final league match between Mistergreen, who's Dracula, and Rossco playing as the Hunters. There we go. And what has been going on? Sorry, we turned up to the match a little bit late, but that's okay. So we have what looks to be a vampire in Nantes with a hide, so I assume that was a wax cylinders that revealed it, or newspaper reports. The Hunters aren't letting me check. If it's Rossco, it's probably wax cylinders. He loves that card. And a Rufus Smith. He's going to do it as the ally? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Newspaper? No, newspaper. Ah, so it must be a wax cylinders then that found it. Either that or hide scouts. We'll never know. What is that? That's a vampire leather. She has and horses. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is a final league match. I don't know what the state of play is. I should really know these things. Sorry, I've just jumped on. And I'm not prepared, but that's okay. This is the insightful commentary that you all subscribe for. Also say, apologies for if you watched my game against Quincy, I was quite sweary in that video, probably more than usual. I mean, I think most of you who watch my videos regularly come to expect that from me, because I was incredibly sweary that game. So apologies for that. I was just, yeah, for my fruitful language. None of it was personal attacks onto Quincy, even though it might have sounded like it. It was just purely me swearing about the situation. So yes, I will I will endeavour to be better next time. But maybe because I'm playing, just the emotion of the game, especially because these games are so close, and every game's vital. I think if I remember correctly, both of these players have won one game. I think they've maybe lost the others. Oh, this is now really bad. Is that it? Oh, sorry, I got my fixture list here in front of me. Right, okay. So currently, as we stand, Rossco is 1 win. Huh? Sorry, pizza just got delivered to me. What a privileged life I lead. People just bringing pizza to me whenever I desire. I don't know how I can't read this properly. No, okay, so Rossco is 1 and 2. Rossco is 1-1 match with Hunters, lost 1 as Dracula, lost 1 as Hunters, and Mistergreen is 2 and 1. Okay, 2 and 1. If I remember correctly here, yeah. Yes, 2 and 1. Okay, so both have lost, both have won. So actually, pretty important game in terms of, like, you know, Rossco we wanting to win to not let Mistergreen get far ahead. Mistergreen also want to win to get, you know, challenge for the top of the league. And yeah, obviously they're both players who have played against each other a lot. Has he just wait? What on earth? What the You're just letting wait. Why is he moving Sword away from Paris? Are you just letting it mature? Why? What is going on here? I'm so confused. Oh, is she going to deal with it? Okay, I was so worried at first. I was like, wait, is he just going to let mature? Surely Rossco wouldn't do that. He's not going to give Mistergreen just 7 points. Now, it depends on what this is. If this is a fog or a bats... Yep. Right, now Rossco's going to have to commit and move someone backwards. I don't know. Does Seward have horses? Because if he kept Seward in Paris, he could have moved there the next day. If he doesn't have horses, he won't be able to stop it. Oh, maybe he was hoping it was going to be a Saboteur, not Bats. Bats is becoming a more of a common thing now. The Saboteur play isn't as common. Bats is being used more because of the fact if it's discovered early, if it's discovered late, it doesn't make a difference. But if it's discovered early, you can actually get things to mature by pushing the hunter away with bats, and then they become a delayed, so they're losing a day action. So if you'll see here, right, Mina's gonna get pushed away, and then she can't move to deal with this tomorrow. So if you can do it in a way that only one hunter is going to commit to it, then Bats is very powerful. And now it's going to get hit with this. Yep, that's a good play, because if this vampire does mature, then you got value out of this. Now, I assume Mina has a stake, which means she might not have a Heavenly Host. Running around with horses, stake, and Heavenly Host is legitimate strategy, but probably not what I recommend. Because then any other type of encounter, if it's bodyguards or spy or rats or whatever, wolves are going to hit you for a lot. I'm definitely a hunter that values conventional weapons over Heavenly Host, but I know there are other people who disagree with that, and that's okay. That's the whole point of this game. You can't carry everything, which then means you have to pick and choose what you carry. You can't have everything. It also depends on how you get your items. So I was just checking that things are recording. See, so there's no Heavenly Host, so it seems like a conventional weapon, but now that means this isn't going to mature, but Dracula probably doesn't need it for the mature effect. It's just the fact that it now is cycling through the encounter cards quicker, and then that's good. If this vampire somehow is stopped, then it means another hunter is going to have to go and stop this from maturing, which means then you'll be able to get another 3 cards out of it. That's kind of the thing. Do you want to just give Dracula the health back, or do you want to stop Dracula getting the health, but then you give me more encounter cards? It's kind of like that balance. So yeah, fascinating game. As I said, both of these players, they've known each other for a long time. They've played many, many games. So they're very old hands at this game. But also they were rivals in the group, in the first stage. They were both in Group A together. Mistergreen came out on top. I can't remember, did they beat each other? I don't remember now. My memory is very bad because there's been over 100 games in the league. I can't remember who beat who. I think they beat each other once in the group. I'm not certain of that. All I know is that Mistergreen came top and then Rossco came second. So yeah. The old rivalry from the first stage is continuing, which is very fun to see. Oh. Ah, right, rent a hamburger. Right, okay. Then maybe... okay, interesting. Okay. So, because of this situation, it's good that Van Helsing is still on the UK, because I found this... Sorry, now I've got hiccups, oh dear. I found this out to my detriment in one of my games. I moved Van Helsing off the UK a bit too quickly, and then Dracula went there. So yeah, it's actually some ways keeping Van Helsing there for a while could actually deter Draculas from going in that direction. But you have to move Van Helsing off eventually. But now obviously if Drac's in North Sea, just keep Van Helsing there as a deterrent, and then you can work from there. Not many encounters to do. I mean, there are quite a lot of encounters. I mean, this vampire has to be dealt with. We'll have, we know what it is. Drac gets 3 health back. Okay, not big deal this early. Late game, it can be really vital. That being said, because Rufus Smith is in play, it's probably more valuable to get that 3 health back. So the hunters might actually decide, oh, I'll give Dracula 3 more encounter cards if it means that we get we stop the health. And also the fact that Behind the Veil got played early. I don't know what it took. I mean, we'll obviously never know because in the discard pile we can't see it. There's a bit of a weird thing with Behind the Veil. You snipe a card with Behind the Veil, but then in the discard pile it's not revealed. I'm not sure why. I think that should be a bit of a bug. Oh, not bug. I think it should be done that if the hunters actively discard a card with Behind the Veil, it should be shown openly here rather than face down. But that's just my opinion. Got Brussels and I assume Amsterdam or Hamburg to deal with. 1, 2, 3. this could be a vampire. Because if this matures, then there could be a vampire here. Because these three would get wiped. Yeah. Obviously, as organizer, I have no incentive about who wins or whatever. I just want good games. That's all I want. I suppose later in the tournament, you know, because depending on what position I'm trying to fight for, I might want certain players to win to try and make it easier for me to win the whole competition. But ultimately, I just want a good competition. I want to have really good games. So that's all I want. And so far, the games have been really good, really close in general, and also really even split between Hunter victories and Dracula victories. It's actually pretty incredible. There's been There's been 13 games so far in the final league, and there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dracula victories and 6 Hunter victories. That's, yeah, pretty incredible. Okay, no real surprise there. So just let it mature anyway, it was Seward. Fascinating. Maybe didn't have horses. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, wow. The glue ticket, the, as I call it, the 0 yellow, or the white one, however you want to call it. Ah, fucking gremlin ticket. Hate to see it. From a Hunter player's perspective, you hate to see it. Dracula, though, will be laughing. 7 points, and a horse has been lost. Damn. I assume this is for the deduction. He's going to find out what is it there, and then see if it's something. Yeah, it's a vampire. So you're going to have to go and deal with that. But now wax cylinders have been burnt, so they're going to... Dracula can now try and... what's it called? Use hide freely, without any risk of it being detected. Oof, rough start for the Hunters. Rough start. I've actually got to play Rossco very soon. We're in the next game week. We've organised it. So that's going to be fun. Oh, he's back on Dracula, so that'll be a very fun match. We haven't played quite a lot. We played a couple of, like, obviously you see on the channel, we played some games just chatting. A lot of them have been conversation, like games where we've been in voice chat together. So obviously, I'm not saying the games haven't been good, they've been some really good games. But obviously the concentration levels maybe haven't been completely optimal because we've been chatting to each other. So it'll be really fun to have a really good game against Rossco, which is full intention on the game. It's going to be very fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. This looks bad for the Hunters, and it is bad, but we've had these other games I've been watching with Rossco or with Mistergreen or just on my own. This is not insurmountable. Hunters can still win with this. You got Vampire Lair to take the pressure off a little bit. That'll buy you an extra day in this situation, as long as you don't get any points from Reckless Vampires or whatever. And if the Hunters get good cards, there's been no hoax, so the deck hasn't been fucked around with, so there's a lot of potential here for the Hunters. This is not over. And Mr. Green will know this. It just takes one opportunity for the Hunters, and then they can hit a 15 health Drac. And just eliminate 15 to 0. Oh. Oh, well, never mind. There's no Vampire there anymore then. Never mind. Unless it's been traded. It might have been traded. Having an escape route on Mina is not a bad idea. Now, the issue with this is this a wolf form? Yeah, no. Okay. North Sea could go into English Channel as wolf form to UK. The most likely option here is wolf form into Santander. And sometimes the most predictable play is the most likely one. Is the one that Dracula will go for. Because sometimes as a Dracula player, you're having to do this really awkward balance between being tricksy and also just being safe. You need to pick your moments of when to be tricksy and when to be safe. And you can't push your luck, especially in a situation like this where Dracula's got a good lead, 7 points. Even if Vampire Lair is used and if Mistergreen is paying attention, that's still 5 guaranteed points. But what you want to do then is just not risk anything. You don't want the Hunter to jump on you and you're left with only 5. You can really cause the Hunters a lot of problems here because now the Hunters know they can't let anything else mature. And it's not game ending if they let something mature, but if this Reckless matured, you're up to 11. All it takes is one move in the final week and you win. So Dracula can go to C for quite a few turns. Obviously Rufus kind of stops that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, can't get to Santander. Can get to Madrid though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can get to Madrid. And then can check Santander next day. And if Dracula is there, then you know it. If not, you have to start checking things like 54, 15. 1, 2, 3. I don't know about that one. I think I probably would have gone all the way to Madrid. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would have gone all the way to Madrid. Maybe he's concerned if he goes all the way to Madrid, and then Dracula has actually gone to 15, he's too far away, he wants to sort of split in between these two things. Right, so Mina must have a stake. Okay. Good use of the escape route, so there's no points being given. So I'm going to have to munch on my pizza for a second. Just seeing that there's a surprising return. I don't think there's any other allies in the discard pile, but if one comes up. Now this is the only disadvantage. I'm not saying this is like terrible play by Dracula, absolutely not, but because of the vampire matured, and now that vampire now has been in Amsterdam has been dealt with, no encounters for the hunters to deal with. So the hunters can put the entirety of their focus on trying to find where Dracula is, and could potentially, if they combine it with a nice renewed vigor, or they just catch Dracula in the wrong position, could well kill him this early. I know it sounds a bit weird given the start, but it's not impossible. They've got to try and find out. You need like a hired scout, so that's kind of what you need here. I mean, I would probably say in this situation, I'd supply with Godalming. I'd move Seward to Santander, just to check. Huh? Ah, right, he's going to get her and Mina to meet up so they can scan France. Okay, that I also understand. Oh, didn't go to Santander. You kind of need a speedy telegraph to do that, because that's kind of a shame now, because you kind of know he's in France now. Well, maybe not, because he could be in the UK. No, the psychic scan's probably still worth it. I'd be shocked if he's in the UK. I don't think he would, because then he would have had to wolf form from the English Channel. He can't be an island. Well, he could be an island, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Oh. Oh my days, he found him. Holy shit, what a play. I assumed he did that just to try and, like, maybe go to Ireland at some point, but holy crap. Whoa. And here's the thing, can he... Ooh. Can Van Helsing handle a fight with Drac? If Van Helsing gets a really good fight here, Drac could be in a really, really bad position. Oh, no Heavenly Host. Oh, maybe that's deliberate. Maybe he's leading him on to think he doesn't have a Heavenly Host. He actually has one. Ooh, interesting. Oh, fascinating. I don't know if Rossco actually meant to land on Dracula's space there. Oh, he's got a planned ambush. Very good. Okay. If he gets a really good fight here, Drac is in a really shit position. Because he knows then he's gone from the English Channel, which means he can't go back that way. So Mina can cover Edinburgh, so then can't escape to North Sea again when it falls off the trail. So he has to go to Irish Sea. Then only if he gets enough damage in on him, he won't be able to do that because, yeah, too sneaky indeed. Yeah, because if he goes to Irish Sea, that's 2 damage. He could try and land an island. Oh. Played the fangs in case there is a Heavenly Host. Interesting. Naughty try. Funny. But if he does want to land an island, he has to go another sea space. Oh, so maybe he doesn't have Heavenly Host then. Oh no, he wouldn't. He doesn't have a knife. What does Van Helsing even have? Oh, he only has 1 combat card. Oh shit. Oh, unless it's like a gun with like holy bullets or something. Huh. Interesting. And maybe Van Helsing just tried to escape here. Fascinating. Yeah, maybe he's not. Maybe Van Helsing's not well equipped. This is a shame. This way he needs like a heroic leap or something. Because you do 5 guaranteed damage to Drac, and then Drac's like forced to use feed. Because if Dracula tries to leave the UK, he's going to take at least 4 damage in the process, thanks to Rufus Smith. And then that just puts Dracula in a really, really vulnerable position for the entirety of the game. It's still really early. It's only Wednesday, 2nd week. Dracula has a lot of moves to go until they're in a position to win. As long as nothing matures for the hunters, so yeah. Fascinating. Oh. Oh, he had a Heavenly Host! Whoa. I mean, is that worth it, applauding for Heavenly Host? I mean, I did it in one of my games against Quincy. Yeah, maybe. If Van Helsing can get out of this, then maybe it's worth it. Yeah, maybe it is worth it. So the thing is now Dracula can just fang again and he'll get the health back. Or a little bit of health. I don't know, is that worth it? Do you punch instead of to stop the plotting? I don't know. Interesting that he would plot there when Van Helsing used dodge last turn. Oh no, wait, what? Oh no, he has another combat card. Oh, oh yeah, he has another combat card. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I thought he didn't. Oh, this is fascinating stuff. Dodge? Oh, maybe you escaped there, actually. I don't know, maybe do escape instead, because then you can then dodge this turn and not take any damage, unless Dracula plots again, I suppose. Dracula might escape his bat. But he could go to Edinburgh, but then he's not laying an encounter, and then Mina can jump onto him. So yeah, escaping his bat isn't really valuable here because of the way the UK works. You haven't got many places to go. The fact that Mina's already moved over is actually really good. And they, you know, if Van Helsing does take any more damage, Van Helsing and Mina can just gang up on him next turn and potentially kill him. All depends on what they've got, obviously. Interesting. He's going to play a weapon now, isn't he? Oh no, well played. Honestly, really well played by Rossco there. I know Dracula did 2 damage back, but honestly, given Van Helsing being the weakest fighter and all, that went pretty damn well. And well played for Van Helsing not to reveal that there was a heavenly host from the desecrated soil. Very well played. Well done. Very quick thinking there. Good. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So the wolf form from English time was either to Swansea or to Manchester. For Dracula's sake, he has to hope it's Manchester, because if it was Swansea, you're stuck now. You can't... You're going to have to go to sea, because Mina's going to come in onto Edinburgh. If Dracula moves properly, then you know it's to Swansea. Now this is interesting trade. Is this another planned ambush? Is it an escape? There's 2 items here. I don't know what this is. It's like a... Could be a rifle and holy bullets. It could be... It's probably a stake. Oh, 3 are in the discard pile though. Yeah, what's the betting he's got the 4 stake out already? Probably not. Ooh, I don't know. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Make sure I'm definitely recording. Yeah, I am definitely recording, thank goodness. Can you imagine? Oh, just see this game, it just turns on an instant. You can't... Yeah, it's just insane. It's buggy instead of... Johnny, can you inform me of the number of cards of each type of Van Helsing? Oh. That's an interesting bug. I haven't seen that one. One ticket, 2 items. I mean, it could be a stake. It could be the 4 stake, but that means the stakes were all loaded to the top of the item deck. The only issue with this is Godalming and Seward aren't really in a position to capitalize off this, but I think with Mina just coming over, it's okay. They've got to be careful about this, though. If Dracula stalls for a long time in the UK, then this thing could start becoming a problem. But maybe not. I mean, if they don't have a stake, that is going to be a huge problem. And the problem is, if you keep supplying with the people on the mainland, there's a risk then the person who gets the stake is going to not be able to deal with it. So yeah, okay, so based upon this move, I'm making the assumption that wolf formed to Manchester, so now is in 52. That's what I'm assuming has happened here. This blue card is the English Channel. If you move Godalming over and supply a lot, then... the one time, that's the wrong person to get local rumors. I don't know what yeah, I think, yeah, supplying is a good idea. Yeah, I agree with that. Because you don't want to start walking into Drac again. You got Drac in an awkward situation here. Dracula could hide next turn, that's the only thing you've got to be a little bit careful of. And now because Wax Cylinders is gone, you won't know if Dracula's hidden or not. I think that turn from my husband took a little bit longer because maybe he's trying to work out, do you prioritize? Oh, is there mystic research left? Oh, maybe. Oh, nice. I don't know how many mystic research have been used. I was played before I turned up. So it's probably working out, do you want to supply, do you want to heal, do you want to get a train ticket? The heal's pretty important because now... Huh? What? Why are you misdirecting Amsterdam, exactly? Why are you doing that? Now you got to be super careful here. Is this a hide? Okay, this is English Channel. English Channel is not going to come off the trail for bloody ages. Oh, there's lots of cards here. Interesting. I can't be surprised in return because no other allies have been played. Oh, he's really thinking about this. Is this a renewed vigor? If he has an excellent weather with Godalming, it's worth it. Because he can get over to the mainland sooner. He might be able to catch Dracula here in London, or if not, might just go into Swansea. Ooh. Does he have excellent weather with Godalming? That's what he really wants right now. There could be a fog in London though, but then if there's a fog, this is going to take so long to come off the trail. Ah, no, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have renewed vigor. Oh, he doesn't have excellent weather. Unless he picks it up now, that would be a pretty amazing play if he gets excellent weather from this and then goes straight across. Okay. Okay, yeah, soon we'll just supply and then move. Oh! Very well timed hired scouts. And now this is actually really important because now you can ascertain if Dracula's hidden or not before Van Helsing and Mina make that move. Yeah, this is really good. I said London wasn't on the trail, he's hidden in Swansea then. Okay, now you know that. Do you really faceplant into him where there's a hide? I don't think so. I don't think you do. I think you just sit and wait. I know it's a huge shame because you've played Renewed Vigor, but I think you just sit and wait. You're gonna have to try and deal with this though, so you need to try and get a stake. So you're gonna try and get one. Okay. That we knew anyway, but that's okay. So now Dragons have to choose, go to sea or go into London. If you go into London, you know that Godalming is going to jump in there. And if Godalming has a forewarned, that's it. That's game over. Dracula can't survive against 3 hunters. Oh, you're mad! He's got to have like a heroic leap or a forewarned or something. There's no way you do this. What if it's like a double vampire or something? Holy shit, he's insane. Unless he's worked out he can get out of this double whatever this is and have a forewarned if it's fog. And it can bring Mina in too and he just wants to end the game now. Whoa, this is super risky. Unless he has like a great strength or something. And he's realised he can kill Dracula this turn. So he utilises the renewed vigor. Ooh. Wow, that's a bold move. Very bold move. Let's see if it pays off for him. If it doesn't, Dracula will be in a very good position. Okay, so he's got a point off it. Now this one extra point from the healing is also really important. Because now Van Helsing can't be killed by 1 claw attack at night. Unless... Does he have a forewarned? He doesn't have forewarned. Wow. Oh, he doesn't have forewarned. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Right, okay. You gotta try and deal with this thing. You got 2 vampires now to deal with, and there's only 1 stake left. I don't know how you deal with this. I mean, rumour token, that's the priority. If this other one matures... oh, I mean, that's okay. Ooh. Now, this is super interesting. Is this an aristocratic? Or is Dracula think he doesn't have a stake? Right, Dracula's going to have to go to seed now. Oh no, Dracula's going to feed. Dracula will feed because completely free to do so. Feed. Go up to 9. Irish, North Atlantic. Irish, North Atlantic will be down to... why can't I do basic maths? 5 health. Oof. It's worth a try with the renewed vigor because clearly Van Helsing had something as a combat event. He's gonna forewarned. Okay, so he's committing a lot to the UK here. If Drac gets off, gonna be really low health, but I can see why though, because there's 2 vampires you have to deal with, and you need to get Godalming there to start really supplying and trying to get these stakes. Mina's probably going to search this vampire, because it didn't search it at night. I'd be very interested to see what type of vampire it is. Probably will search it without using a stake if he's got one. Oh, it's a new vampire. Oh. Ah, that's tough. You need to move. Oh, you have to move Godalming in tomorrow to deal with it. Well, that's okay, I think, because Mina and Godalming can deal with it together. And then Godalming can try and get a stake to deal with Swansea, because he supplies with the deck quicker. One of them will be able to get a stake. But basically means with Seward you can't supply, because you don't want Seward to you don't want Seward to get the stake, because then you're just fucked basically. This Desecrated Soul will probably mature. It'd be really good for the hunters if they don't let it mature, because then Dracula's going to be so starved for health, and Dracula's used feed now. I think I would give Dracula the extra 3 cards to stop the healing. It'll put Dracula in such a vulnerable position for the whole of the 3rd week. Because of Rufus Smith, the ocean travel is going to be so restricted. Knife? Oh no, plays dodge. The good thing is Godalming's going to move off London to have to go to Manchester, but that'll have to happen after Dracula moves. It's not like Dracula can then move to London for free. Yeah, this game's in the balance. Really, really in the balance. I'd probably say at this current moment, if the hunters have enough resources to deal with these 2 vampires, they're in a really good position. Oh, damn. I don't know, I just tried to escape with Mina here. You can't, trying to deal with a new vampire on your own is so difficult. I'll just leave. I just move Godalming in to deal with it. You can deal with it 2v1. What else does she have? She has 1 other combat item. So no stake. Oh, well played. Wow. Because that should be a free fangs, but no. Well done. Oh, maybe Mina might be able to kill her on her own. Because now she can just play the garlic again. And there's nothing really that the hunter... Oh, I mean, the vampire might just escape, though. That's the thing. And the hunter could... the vampire could just escape for free. If you don't have an escape card, very unlikely, because there are 3 escapes in the combat deck. Oh, it's playing strength. Huh? Yeah, both fangs. 1 strength. Plotting's still active, right? Yeah. Do you play the knife now? But the problem is, if you do the knife, you just going to play strength against you. So the vampire will probably escape as mist here, or strength, one of the 2. Yeah, strength, and it's going to guarantee to do 2 damage. Right, but the knife isn't broken, so that's okay. And that'll be a very easy kill. Don't want to do night fights though. They can move in tomorrow. I would still move in 2v1. I know it's like, oh, such a huge waste of an action to do it, but I'd probably still do it just to make sure. Because you're just asking for really bad stuff to happen if you just leave Mina to do it on her own. If the vampire gets 2 strengths and a mesmerize, can't kill it. Can't kill it. And then they can just escape as mist. Assuming that, I mean, they might not get escape as mist, but you know what I mean. It's too risky that happens. So I would just move Gadami in anyway tomorrow, and deal with it 2v1. They could kill it in the first round. So there's not going to be a long out, long drawn out conflict. So Drax will go to C now, unless they misdirect Liverpool, but probably not because they want to try and get this thing to mature. Drac goes to C. Now the interesting, will Drac land in Ireland or go to North Atlantic? I'd probably bet they go to North Atlantic because just the risk of consecrated ground is too high. Yep, okay, so it's doing what I would do. Mistergreen probably won't. No, Mistergreen won't ambush here. There's no point. So Mina will use her day action to search. What do you do with Van Helsing here? Not very useful on a small city. Maybe go back to London and just supply, then get off, or maybe follow Dracula to sea. Maybe. That might be another way to do it. Leave Mina and Gadami to mop all this stuff up. They've only got 1 day to find a stake between the 2 of them. Getting event's also good too. I can see that. So Mina should search here. Yep. No. Oh yeah, this is going to be for the Gadami thing. Yep, that's fine. It's only a night event, so that's no big deal. So they can kill this quickly. Just in time. An easy kill. They'll just both play a weapon each and they'll do it. Oh, interesting. I would have played the weapon, honestly. I would have just played both weapons. Just don't risk anything bad happening. That's, oh well. Oh well, okay, everyone has a different way of doing things. Because there's no way that the vampire can stop you, right? Unless Gadami doesn't have a weapon. That's a potential problem here, but... he must have at least one weapon. So I would just played weapons, and just kill it in first round, and then you're not risking any bad stuff happening. If, you can imagine if the vampire had fanged there. If the vampire had fanged, yeah, because now Mina's taken like 2 extra damage for no reason. If the vampire had fanged, it'd been up to... oh. Oh, now that the vampire will just... oh, no, maybe not. Now the vampire will target Mina. No, wait. Weapon on Godalming. Oh, unless Godalming has a heavenly host. Ah. And doesn't want to use the heavenly host on it. Oh, this is actually really bad. The vampire might actually get away with this. I'm trying to think how would that have to happen. If the vampire fangs either of them, assuming they both play punch, he'll go up to 3 health, and then he'll still live, and then he can escape his miss next turn. Yeah, maybe Godami doesn't have a weapon. Maybe it's like it's Garlic Heavenly Host. It's not a great combination. I think it's gonna play Fang here. Yep. Yep. So now it's lived. Yeah, it's still left on 1 health, and I could escape. Assuming it has, it can escape as Bat against Godalming. It could escape as Mist against either of them. I don't know what Mistergreen's saying wow at, but... yeah, I don't know. This is very tricky. I probably would have played like, I don't know. I think this vampire's going to escape this turn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Mr. Green's saying wow at. Maybe the cards are shit, maybe can't escape. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now they're going to have to search it at night. Ooh, that's a rough one. I mean, they could probably still kill it. They will still kill it. If Godami plays Punch first turn and then Mina plays Knife, but the vampire might just Strength Mina anyway, and even though Godami will kill, the knife's broken. Yeah, no, they can still kill the vampire. It's just it's been made more awkward because if the vampire gets strength, what should happen here is Mina plays Knife, Godami plays Punch. If Godami doesn't have a weapon, and then the vampire should target Mina with strength, so then the knife gets broken. The other problem with this is, if you're doing this now, Godalming can join the fight, now during the night, but then Godalming loses his next day action, which is not what you want, because you need Godalming to try and get a stake to deal with Swansea. So this whole thing has been made a little bit more awkward. Yeah, this is a little bit grim. If you have Heroic Leap, I'd say for Heroic Leap. You can kill this new vampire now, and then just do Heroic Leap against the one in Swansea. Yeah, this just all being made a little bit more complicated. Oh well, that's okay. Right, okay. It's got 1 health, so it's such a shame now. Gadami's had to is losing a day action for this. This won't be a I can't use planned ambush now, surely. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that. I can't think, like, there's no way the vampire survives, right? If Kadami plays punch and Mina plays knife, there's no way that the vampire survives. I guess this way, he's going to do it that no weapon can get broken. He'll play punch on Mina now. I assume it's Kadami has the planned ambush. Yeah, why did he lose his revenge? Oh, because he doesn't value his revenge. Maybe so he can stop it to escape his bat, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would have been good in the day fight, so he could have stopped it round 4, but well. It's still going to work. The Hunters are going to kill this vampire. It's just a bit more awkward. Now I've left my pizza. Half my pizza hasn't been eaten, but that's the effect this game has on me. I just get so involved with the game. The Hunters still have a lot of time. It's not even week 3 yet. But they just got to make sure they're not delayed too much. Right, just play garlic then. That's fine. I suppose the logic here is planned ambush. If you can try and get like a 2 or 3v1 against Dracula, you might not need planned ambush in the first place. So it's maybe better in 1v1s. So you just burn it now, I guess, to free up that space. Oh. What? Oh, I don't know about that one. How are you going to deal with the Reckless in Swansea? Just punch with Mina, right? Just absorb the, Interesting. Mina had the punch. Just absorb the strength with the garlic and then just punch the vampire. Then you've got the Heavenly Host free. I don't know. Oh yeah, because wait, what? He's used a heavenly host. Wait, what? How the hell's he used up his heavenly host, right? He doesn't have a heavenly host to stop this. Or maybe he does. Maybe I hadn't realised, but I don't think he does. Unless Van Helsing had like double heavenly host. Oh no, two in the. Oh yeah, it's not inconceivable. Right, he's got to have a heavenly host here. So maybe Van Helsing was running around with double heavenly host all this time. Oh, is he then going to go onto the one on Swansea and heavenly host it? Ah, but then Mistergreen knows he has heavenly host. He's got other stuff though. Where do you get all these items from? That's all. Oh, maybe I've missed something. Oh no, because he was in Liverpool. No, of course he wasn't. Yeah, of course. He supplied in Swansea and then went in Liverpool and then went to Swansea. Yeah. So he might have got the heavenly host. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well then maybe Van Helsing got a stake, so he's gonna go to Swansea tomorrow. Okay. It'd be interesting to see if Dracula wolf forms immediately or goes another seat move. There'll be a lot of uncertainty about where Dracula is if he does another seat move. Probably he's gone to North Sea, honestly. It's just going to wolf form to like 30 and then walk down this way. It's the furthest away from the hunters. These hunters on Manchester are going to take quite a while to get off. You've only got Seward to worry about. I don't know if Seward has fast horses. I don't think so. Mina has it. One got lost. Maybe Seward might have the third one. Okay, so yeah, priority would be next day get, okay, Wolfform, oh, Wolfform from North Atlantic, interesting. Do you check Santander now? Do you check 54? Do you check 15? If there's a heroic leap on Van Helsing, you'd love Seward to find him now, so you can just heroic leap him to death. No layers, interesting. Didn't have anything worthwhile, perhaps. Oh! Interesting. Where has he wolf formed to? 29, 42, 15, 54, 47. That's it. Oh, he's trading the heroic leap back, I think. Or is he? Oh, wait, what? Huh? Are they letting Swansea mature? No, it can't be, surely. Oh, no, no, Gadami's gonna go there, maybe heroic leap it. But then what happens if he now finds, what happens if Seward now finds Dracula and he hasn't got heroic leap for it? I would have probably moved Seward first, because just by chance, if you can get onto Dracula's space, you can heroic leap. I assume he has heroic leap. I assume that's what's happening here. Yeah, okay. You'll feel really bad now if Seward finds him, because he would kill him. Unless Seward can kill him on his own, but there's always a chance that you don't. Oh, he's just going to supply. Okay. Okay. Not going to commit yet. Still, same situation as when we went to the UK. The whole trail's been cleared up, so now the hunters have time. They are in a bit of a weak position in terms of health, but and they're all stuck on the UK. But there's no lair, so she can move there nicely. So now she's on a port, so she can get off. I mean, it could also be an island. That's the thing. That maybe a psychic scan to rule out island is actually pretty important. You feel really bad if you leave the UK and Dracula's gone to Ireland. It'd be really risky to have done so, but not impossible. Is that really? Ooh, has he really gone to Ireland? Oh, come on, Dracula, really? Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's actually really important. It's not in Santander. Okay. Lots of places to check. I'd probably check 54 with Sue. Oh, do you try and get ahead? You got time though, that's the thing. And feed is going to take a long time to fall off. 2 more days before you can use it. So maybe check 54 first to make sure that it rules out going into Spain. And then you can head sort of east and north. The hunters are going to take a while to get off though. This is the problem going Irish Sea way. Unless they go 3 sea spaces and land in Germany, then come down that way. Yeah, this is going to be tight. This is going to go down to the wire. Unless Seward just plays ballsy and just goes to Marseille immediately, think he's there. Do you stay in supply or do you go to 54? I think I'd go to 54 here. You need to start working out the direction Dracula's moving in. But supply to get this thing off the top. I can also see that argument too. Can't let Dracula feed, because then it makes the possibility of maturing in the full fleet more likely, or getting through Dracula points more likely. Tough call. Okay, Marseille. Could find him here. He didn't all. Forewarned? No forewarned. And now you know where he is. And he's used his wolf form. Still a lot of places Drac can go though, that's the only issue. But at least you got an idea now. Interesting. Okay, so Godalming come across this way, Van Helsing will come across this way. So it's actually going to make Dracula really think about where to go. I don't know how many more Mystic researchers have been, like, supplies are possible. There were 4 hunter cards at the bottom. I don't know how many are left. I assume not many. Whoa. So That's the thing, if the hunters can just get onto Dracula, especially in a 2v1, killing him is going to be very easy. It's just they've got to get onto him. And with 3 of them in the UK, if they have 2 excellent weathers, wow, this is going to really hurt Dracula. And if their horse economy is now working, with no risk of horses dying. What a game. It's not over yet. Pizza time, I think. The other thing to think about here is, where did Dracula wolf form to? If Dracula wolf formed to 54, that rules out any possibility of going to Spain. Well, could go 15-8, but that's going to take a long time. If he wolf formed to 15, which I think is more likely, there is a possibility of going 54 into Spain. Yep. So we'll just supply here. Unfortunately, there's a Drac event on top. You really need to hide scouts right now. That would really screw Dracula over. Another Drac event on top. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But then this thing's going to mature. Yeah, this is going to go out to the wire. Oh, things at night. Oh no, that's Mistergreen. Never mind. never mind. I don't know if there's another renewed vigor. You really need a renewed vigor to check. So I don't know if Stuart's got horses. I've got a sneak suspicion he doesn't. Nah, I don't think he does. 1, 2, 3. He could get to Saragossa tomorrow. Does he really go to Saragossa? Problem is now, from this move, Dracula could be as far as Munich. So Van Helsing's going to have to land here and start going down this way. They've got a lot of ground to cover. A lot of ground to cover. I don't know. What would I do if I was Drac? I think I would go to Munich and head this way. Especially if Sue doesn't have horses, it's going to take so long for the hunters to catch. I don't think they can catch them then. Unless Van Helsing has a chartered carriage and can get here in one move and then can roll at 59. I think then they may be able to catch. But otherwise... Oh, they have a consecrated ground. Or could be going down to Italy. Oh, so many places you could go. Bloody hell, how many Dracula events do you need in a row? That's insane. One, two, three, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pretty normal odds, but it's just they're all in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Yeah, there's 10 left in the deck. Oh, they're all coming out in a row though, that's the thing. Not what the hunters need. Good for Dracula though. Now feed's available. Now I'm interested, will Dracula feed now? And the deck is reset, which means Fog is potentially back on the table. If it's been shuffled to the bottom, maybe not. That's only just been shuffled, so that Fog from Marseille's gone back in. Yeah, I think. Well played, yeah. Oh, it is feed him. Port, maybe? Barcelona, Venice? Or maybe just. Oh, wow, that's a really big piece of information. So couldn't have gone back into Spain unless it's gone 15 to 8. And you can rule that out by landing Mina here. Fascinating. Okay, so that means Dracula's headed east, which is probably more likely anyway, but it's really good to have ruled this out. That's actually an important use of newspaper. Okay. Could have been there, yeah. This is North Atlantic, so... this is... Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with this, that's the thing. Yeah. Stalled the game. Oh, I don't know. Do the hunters have enough time? Probably got a stake to deal with this. I guess, I don't know, where'd where you rail to? 44? He found him! Oh, wow, what a pick. Can Van Helsing fight against him? With only 6 health? I think the hunters have great strength. I don't think Van Helsing would have gone into Swansea with a hide card if he didn't have it. I think he has great strength. Oh, what is that? Guess we might ever know. Oh, can Van Helsing fight off Dracula? If he kills Van Helsing, he doesn't win, but then will win in 2 days. 2 old men. I mean, I don't wanna... I did think at one point, has he really gone like 60-41? And he didn't all. Just go to Munich. It's more inaccessible. .38 is more inaccessible. Because of the fact that the rail doesn't connect to the east very nicely, so if Van Helsing got to 58, he has to then walk to 38. It's just, yeah, I think 38 is just better in this situation, but never mind. Yeah, that's also true. Maybe he thought Munich was too risky because it could cause... Yeah, it was either Munich or 41. Oh, interesting. Well, that's a very, very good. 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 he has 3 combat cards, plus the normals. Okay, I think that's... I think that's okay. It all depends on what else Van Helsing has. If he only has 1 weapon and like a holy bullets or something, he has to make sure it's not broken. Otherwise, Dracula can just kill him. Sorry. Ooh. What a game this has been. You can just keep going still, but I don't know if both players wanted to keep going. Well, Mistergreen will, obviously. He needs to wait 2 more days. Killing Van Helsing won't be enough. It all depends on what Van Helsing plays now. I think I've got this gut feeling the Hunters have great strength, based upon the way Van Helsing acted earlier. It all depends. If Dracula can break Van Helsing's weapons, mesmerize, punch maybe. Okay. I mean, he would have been able to plot to cancel. Oh no, he wouldn't have. Would he? Oh yeah, he could have played plot. Yeah, he could have played the plot to cancel it. Oh yeah, maybe I would have played punch there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Ah, maybe Van Helsing has a rifle. And he's baiting him saying, oh look, I've just used my claw card. Come on, claw me now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a claws and then a rifle. Oh no, fangs. And? Oh, he's been bitten. He has great... is that great strength? Proc? I think so. Oh, okay, that bite still means Dracula has to move 2 days. And the hunters know where he is now, and wolf form is still here on the trail. If they have renewed vigor, they can beeline for him. Wow. Okay, he has the state, so he can stop this. Oh, it's a bat. Oh, I just assumed it was a vampire because the rumor token. Oh, wow. Oh, so Seward's going to be useless now. Holy shit! And he knows and he knows what Van Helsing has. Van Helsing has 2 pistols. Yeah, no way of stopping the bite. Holy shit. So assuming there are no more points from bites or reckless, Dracula is moving today, Sunday, but then has to move Monday, Tuesday as well. 4 moves. This move plus 3 more. 3 more. So the hunters basically have 2 days to catch him. Now as Dracula tried to be tricksy going to 51, thinking the hunters will jump over him. Oh, how many Dracula events are on the top of this deck? That's insane. What do you do as the hunters here? Do you supply or just try and keep search? I mean, I don't know, like, the problem is now, he knows what Van Helsing has. So, and now he's put him, yeah, he's on the rail line, but it's far away, yeah. I don't know. Do you just supply? Mina has to move in. I think Mina has to move to maybe, like, Strasbourg. You feel really bad if he... Oh, is he really going 38.59? Oh... Alright, okay, he rules out that. Oh. At least you can psychic scan. So then you know he hasn't gone back to Strasbourg. Do you just start night supplying now? I don't know. You need to try and get a hired scouts or something. You need to know more or less where he is. I assume he's gone to like 40. Oh, but then the risk of a consecrated round in 44 is too great. What is this? Oh, newspaper reports. No, that's not what you need. That's terrible for the hunters. Wow. And they might move now to Strasbourg. I tell you, he wouldn't move to Strasbourg, surely. Now, if you charge a carriage, I'm trying to think. If you charge a carriage with Godalming to like 44, at least you'll know that he's going in that direction. Still not 4th week yet. The hunters have 2 days to find him. Oh. Okay. Does that help? Well, I mean, Sword can't do anything. It doesn't buy you any extra time. Unless it's like a reckless or something. Maybe that's what he's thinking about. If he jumps onto Dracula, there's a reckless, then he'll actually save him. You could be in 58 right now. Do you just check 58 anyway? Oh, where are you off to? Where do you go? Oh, he didn't ambush in Nuremberg either. 16, maybe? You could have gone 20. Oh, do you just check like 51 so he's not being tricksy? Yeah, I get it. Knights of Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, the hunters can still catch him. It just depends if Dracula's sitting in 11. I don't know if the hunters can get to him. Unless he has like a chartered carriage or something. But then, he knows what he has though. That's the thing. Can you kill a 5 health Dracula with 2 pistols? Maybe. Not unearthly swiftness though, or darkness returns. So that's okay for the hunters. I just assume he's gone to like 58 and 11. I just hope they haven't got consecrated ground, but... go to like Paris maybe? Or 24? Yeah. You couldn't beat him 57, I don't think. Oh yeah, he's 3 away from Nuremberg now, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, Gaddafi doesn't have horses. I see. He went to 44, didn't he? He didn't go to 44! Shit. I think he's in Paris. Is that right? Would that work? No, he's even further than Paris. I think he went to Strasbourg. Is that right with the psychic scan? Yeah, yeah, I think he might be sitting in Paris right now. 21, 51. He's in Strasbourg right now! Oh my god! What the hell? How the fuck did he do that? He went 40... Did he like hide in Frankfurt and then went to 51? Oh, holy shit. I just assumed he would have... He didn't hide. Oh, wow. Can she kill him? Can she kill Drag? Maybe. Maybe. With a punch and a heavenly host, or... She has a rifle. We don't know what the other thing is. It's a combat item, whatever it is. She has a... Oh, she has a knife, doesn't she? She might have kept the knife. Jack and his ex, Holy shit, what an epic finale. What an insane game. He didn't go to 44 because of the risk of consecrated ground. He must have like hidden in Frankfurt then. Wow. I think Mina has a knife and a rifle. So, punch? Oh, I don't know about. Oh. The problem is now. I think Drac's gonna play strength now. Yeah, I think Drac will play strength. Oh, because now the weapons are gonna do less damage. So it's gonna be really difficult for Mina. I just punch first. I don't know. Well, I can see why you would dodge too. You want to try and bait out one of his strengths. I totally get it. I completely get it. Unless she has a heavenly host, and we don't know it. Now, Dracula will want to fang her here, but then is it too obvious that he fangs? So then Mina plays knife, so then Dracula will play the strength, with the assumption that Mina's going to play the knife. So, I think, oh, it's all mind games now. Maybe you punch with Mina. Oh, played the rifle instead. Oh, I don't know. I don't think Mina can do enough damage. Unless it's a heavenly hose and not a knife. Is that it? Oh, doesn't have great strength. I just assumed she had great strength all this time. Wow, he went in with Van Helsing into that hide without great strength. Holy shit. 5 HP win for Drac. What a game. Did not disappoint. I'm really happy I spectated this. What a game. Insane. Whoa. I don't even know what to say. What a game. Yeah, I really thought same with Rossco being too sneaky going to the UK like that. I thought he was going to get really punished for it. Insane game. Worthy of the final league for sure. Rossco will be gunning for revenge when they swap roles in a few weeks' time. Absolutely insane. I don't know what to say. Feel free to leave your comments below with your thoughts on the game. Incredible stuff. See you in the next video very soon. Take care. Bye bye.